Oh, well, welcome back to New Serum as we are with Aaron. And, well, he's now looked at this phone that he's picked up from his pocket, his soaked jeans. He needs to get new clothes. As he looks through, looks at the phone as he reads through about 20 messages. Whoa, wait, what? I'll kidnap. What the fuck? What? Uh, uh, he looks then through about 20 different missed calls and just gets more angry, confused. Yeah, angrily confused. As he just looks through again and eventually rings Katarina. Yeah, he's on NJ's phone. He ring her. He just rings Katarina. That's it. He's making his way through the streets, kind of answering the phone, then going, "Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up."
Katarina sees that she's getting a call from NJ's phone, and she stares at it in disbelief for a moment, and it rings probably about 3 times before she finally answers it and says, "Aaron,
Kat,
yeah. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
what the fuck is going on?
Oh, a lot. Um, what happened to you?
Where are you?
I'm at
Where?
home.
Is NJ with you?
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
okay?
Did you not get the message that I said she was safe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's safe. She's here with me, but you need to come here soon, like
No,
now,
no.
because
They're watching. They're watching the house.
I know they are. I know they are.
Get my stuff and get the fuck out.
Okay,
They're
where am I?
watching the house.
Where are we going then?
I
Where
can't
am I?
go with you. Tell NJ to get my stuff and get out. We have to meet somewhere. Meet somewhere they can. Go to the woods. Meet outside the outskirts. I'll take you to somewhere else. Quickly. He hangs up the phone then.
She puts slowly lowers the phone and her face fallen. She looks up at NJ. Aaron doesn't want to come back here.
Yeah, he's worried about it. He's worried about you and everything. I'm sure he'll explain more. He didn't even get a chance to explain it to Pierre, really, before things kind of went crazy.
He said to get his stuff and go meet him in the outskirts of the woods.
Okay, let's go. I'll help you pack his stuff.
Katarina stands there for a moment before going and doing what he said to do, as a couple of tears stream down her face. And she turns around and goes and packs up Aaron's stuff, trying not to cry all over his stuff as she's packing it. um, a, a couple of there's probably going to be a couple of blood stains on some of his clothes, and but she packs him up in a duffel bag and makes sure that she grabs his shotgun, and she also um, puts the tiara that he gave her in the bag. She has a ring now, so she gives back the tiara just so that he has a little bit of a reminder. And she zips up the bag and goes out to the car, and she says to NJ, "Should I take you to your car, or do you just want to ride with me right now?"
We can pick up my car on the way back. That's fine.
Okay. And she then drives to the outskirts of the woods, and she pulls up to them, and she hesitates. She kind of sits there for a moment, reliving the events of a few nights before when she was out here looking for him. The pain and agony that she felt. It still
So,
hurts being away, but at least she's heard his voice and she knows that he's safe, and that brings her comfort.
As you're pulling up, you're going to see Aaron in dirty, broken, ripped clothes, no shoes, wild hair. He looks like he's just been put through, well, just a meat grinder, really. There's no scars on his face, but his eyes are wild, frantic, darting from left to right. He can't seem to focus. He's pacing. You see, when you pull up, he's pacing.
Katerina just, when she sees him, when she finally looks up and sees him, she doesn't even bother to like turn the headlights off on the car or anything. She just gets out and goes to him.
Aaron holds on to her for a split second, as even though in his mind the bond is lessened, there's still feeling there. He traces his hand through her hair as he remembers then, not here, switch off the headlights and follow me. As he activates his eyes of the beast and starts walking quite quickly through the woods.
She does what he says. She goes and turns the headlights off and grabs her keys and locks the car. I'm assuming NJ's following.
yep, if you didn't grab the duffel, she'll grab it to bring it along.
And no, she didn't grab anything. She just went to him.
So he leads you through numerous pathways, ducking, turning, and eventually you come out by a familiar place that Aaron has been through, and you see a sinkhole and a cave by a rock face. He turns and kind of just sits by it and looks up at you, the two of you then. I think we're safe here. Yeah, we're safe here.
Katerina then just kind of wraps her arms around Aaron.
You see a flinch, as if he's afraid of something, as if the embrace is loving, as he runs his hands up your back, but it's almost touch. It's like he's not afraid of you, but it's like he's afraid of something else.
She pulls back, realizing that he obviously has been through something. And she pulls back and she says, "I'm sorry. What happened to you?"
Duncan shot me
Shot you?
repeatedly in the head. I couldn't see for a while. I didn't even have an eye at one stage.
Aloysius was right. He was right.
I then had my spine shattered, my legs broken, and I was left down there. He points down to the sinkhole. I nearly saw the sun the first night. If I didn't sink into the ground in time. I then only had one hand to use when I came back out of the earth. Crawled and had to get a warm blood bag. Fed off that. Fed off a bird. Duncan gave me more blood. I reattached my spine. I didn't know we could do that. Then took me to a warehouse. Locked me in a room with Cecilia's husband. I met Cecilia's husband.
Christian.
Yeah, and I was really hungry. Really hungry. But it doesn't matter now. He's dead.
Did you?
No, I fed off him. Duncan killed him, and he turned into Shadow. Not before he told me what he was planning with the baby. Duncan was right, though. Have to do what's necessary to survive. Training was good. I needed that. As both NJ and Kat can see, he's just leaning against the rock, almost rocking. Just staring out down at the sinkhole.
Katerina just has this look of shock and worry on her face, and she thinks to herself, what I went through is nothing compared to what you went through. So she reaches out for his hand.
He just looks at it, and you can see there's a lot of love in his face. Or there's a coldness to him that you never saw before. Not towards you, just about him in general. Like something died in Aaron out here. I can't. I'll die. You'll die. Nods at NJ. She'll die. This was for doing the right thing. What a fool I was, right?
Aloysius was right.
What? And
He told me that Duncan he was almost killed you because of me.
you nearly did.
But how did he know?
They know. The house.
That's how he got me to go with him, was told me that the three of us were going to leave the city. That you said that I had to go with him, to meet you, and
That's where I went that
to leave.
night after you to see you. Duncan sent me a message. I went to see him. And he shot me square in the face. Torpored me. Then broke me out here. But it was good. It was necessary. I needed it. New perspective, right? I know how to survive now. All I have. Survival. He glances behind you, Katerina, as he immediately walks over and just hugs NJ. Quite, I thought I'd lost him there.
I'm sorry, you thought you lost the what?
I thought I'd lost you in there in the shadow. Like he's hugging you quite tightly.
She hugs him back. No. It takes more than a little darkness to get me.
Yeah.
I did have a bit of a talk with him, but...
Don't do that again. Fucking hell. As he turns and looks back at Katerina and offers a weak smile. Little miss over here thought she could take on a shadow thing.
I know, she told me.
Jesus. Look. I can't be seen what you can't. If I do, I won't make it back this time.
I can't be without you again.
I can't.
I thought I was gonna die last night.
What happened last night? Tell me. What the fuck is going on?
Aloysius said that he was someone named Barbara Yeager.
What's that?
Apparently, she was his sire. She said that she had killed his family so that she could embrace him.
What the fuck?
And he found out and blamed that on her, so he killed her. But he couldn't get rid of her that easily, that she still lived in him. And now
Wait a
she's
minute.
figured out how to take over.
Wait a minute. She's in him. Wait. Hal diabloized her? What he did?
I think so.
He looks at Enja then. This is not what Mary Beth did.
I think that's what they said it was.
That's what Mercy could see. Blackness. Jesus fucking Christ.
But so they. I was staked. I couldn't move, but I could still see and hear and feel everything. I was trapped inside my own body. I couldn't. I wanted to scream. I wanted to. I wanted to fight, and I couldn't. And they were telling me this stuff as she drained almost all of the blood out of my body, forced me into a frenzy. I've never frenzied before. You know what that's like?
I know enough.
I don't remember a lot of it because I felt like I wasn't really there, but I know a lot of what happened.
Where is Al now?
I don't know. It wasn't there when I escaped tonight, but I said that it was an experiment on Frenzy, and I think that it was recorded.
Where's
And
my shotgun?
she was taking notes because I could hear the scratching of her pen on paper, even through the beast trying to get free. I could hear that.
Where's my shotgun?
And NJ has it, I think.
She opens the duffel and pulls out the shotgun.
He takes it off and basically walks into the duffel and takes out the enemy rounds. He starts loading it. I'm gonna kill him.
But I got free.
I'm going to kill him.
It wasn't him, though.
I don't
It was her.
care. I'm going to cleave my claws into his eyes, and I'm gonna make Barbara Yeager scream. I'm going to kill him. He's an outsider. He hurt you. He betrayed all of us. He diabolized someone. He ate them. That's what he did. That's what they said. They feed off their soul or some shit like that. He lied to us. He was my best friend. I'm going to kill him. None of you try and stop me.
I won't. Of course not. Just
He turns and looks at Enja then.
Personally, I'd prefer if we could talk to him first, gather evidence, but I'm not going to stop you.
Good.
Aaron, knowing that you said that we can't be seen together, and I understand that, I do. Just, we can still see each other sometimes, though, right?
Eventually, when it's safe.
Eventually. I can't. And she just begins crying.
Cat. He strokes her hair. Cat.
I didn't know where you were. I came out here looking for you. I spent hours out here looking for you. I didn't know where you were. I can't be like that again. It hurts so bad. And she's just shaking and crying.
You know, I screamed so much when Duncan shot at my spine. I screamed, and no one could hear me. For miles. I nearly saw the sun. But I didn't. I survived. I see you. I made it. Like I promised I would. I promised I'd come back. I kept my promise. I always come back, don't I? Always. Look, I can't go against Duncan. I can't. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. But that doesn't mean that what we are means nothing to me. It's still there. Don't worry, it's still there. It's always there. It was there before we did all this. But I can't put you at risk like this. I was careless. I messed up. This was my punishment for it. This was my mistake. I had to endure this. The only way. I have to do this. Protect you. Flash is at risk. NJ's at risk. They could be next.
I told Flash about Steve and everything. And I told him about Zachary, and I gave him a copy of that recording to give to Drago.
Duncan knows about Voltaire. Do you know what Duncan is?
No.
Works for the prince. Handles things. I may have exaggerated Zachary as something more than just a sympathizer to get what I wanted. To survive.
I just hope that they believe us, me, when we say that I'm not a sympathizer. Because if they don't, they're gonna come for me.
We do stuff to make sure you're our sympathizer. And the first thing we do, get that tape off Emerson. I've had enough of this fancy smancy shit. I'm gonna take it off him.
Picture?
Yeah. I think a shotgun will level things out a bit. I'm tired of playing games with him. Oh. NJ Flash and I'll go to the hospital. You need to keep away from us. If we're seen with you, Cat, if we're seen with you,
How am I supposed to prove myself if I can't help?
if we're seen with you, Cat, it could be NJ out in that wood down there in that sinkhole. It could be Flash, and they don't have the capabilities like I do to make it. It could burn. I nearly burned.
Then how about if I just go burn? It's not worth it.
Stop that. I didn't fucking crawl my way up a rock face with one arm to hear you say you're giving up.
If
I
I
didn't
can't,
endure hours of torture to hear you say you're giving up. I didn't fucking do that.
I don't want to give up, but you're making me if I can't go.
We're seen
Just
with
sit
you.
on my hands and not do anything?
If we're seen with you, then what's the point? It's all over.
Exactly, then what's the point? Aaron?
What do you want me to say, Cat? Want me to put you at risk? What do you want me to do that?
I'll take the risk with her.
I want to help. I want to prove that I am a loyal member of the Camarilla, and I want to help stop this whatever is happening.
If we're seen with you, Cat, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die anyway, Aaron. It doesn't fucking matter. At least let me help try.
Can't put you at risk. You have to live. You have to survive. We, the three of us, die doing this.
Yeah, and then where does that leave me? It leaves me alone, and I may as well die anyway.
I'll go with Flash. We'll deal with the body.
I'm going. That's the end of it. I'm going. Cat. You're seen. Helping us. You know what'll happen. They know because they saw us in the bathroom. That's how Duncan knew. That's why I was brought out here. I can't put you at risk. I can't put NJ at risk. I can't put Flash at risk, and I can't put myself at risk like that ever again. We were
No,
stupid.
just one big fucking risk, so what is the point? That's
Point is
all
that you're
I
safe
am, is a risk to everyone and their safety, so what is the point of me still living?
because you're protected. Do you think you're safe?
If I'm
You're
not
safe.
useful, then what's the point, Aaron?
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I've lost everything. I have seen everything die in front of me. I've lost everyone. I've lost Astarte. I've lost Amelia. I've lost everything.
I lost everything too.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to say sure? Let's all go fucking put you at risk and get all of ourselves killed. No. We have to survive. And if that means surviving, you do what is fucking necessary and you do what is fucking you're told to do to survive, Katarina. I didn't fucking crawl my way in and out of this world to see you fucking die. Now do what you're fucking told and listen to me. You can't be seen with us. Or you and me and NJ and Flash will die. And then it'll be all for nothing.
Katarina goes silent then, and she just slumps down to the floor of the cave.
meet you at the hospital. Aaron starts trying on shoes and from the duffel bag and lugs the shotgun over his shoulder. I'll go find Al and handle this. Benji, you want to come? Go ahead. I'll get him first. He's walking back out towards the woods.
She offers a hand down to Katerina to help her up.
Before she can do that, Katarina's actually already up scrambling after Aaron.
He's just walking. Yeah, that's all he's doing. He's walking.
Yeah, she's running after him and hollering his name.
Oh, cat.
You can't go without giving me a kiss. Because this could be the last time we see each other. You know that. Every time that we part.
Katerina, I told you. I'm gonna survive. He walks up and kisses you very lightly on the lips.
She wraps her arms around him and kisses him harder.
He allows it for a while, and then eventually you feel his hand just gently touch your shoulder and kind of just gently push you back. Very gently. Cat, go with NJ. Be safe. Don't go to the hospital. Keep your head down. We can't be seen with you. Let me handle it.
Katerina nods, even though she's not happy about it. She knows that she has to do what he says. And
He takes her hand. Just before he takes your hand. Find out about the Giovanni. We'll handle the hospital. You find out about them. Okay?
Okay. I will. Okay.
Keep your head down. Don't get caught. But you can't be seen with us. He turns and keeps walking then.
She turns around and starts back towards NJ. She's very painfully walking away from Aaron. It hurts physically. It hurts her to leave him. But she does what she's told. Tears streaming down her face as she walks back towards NJ. And she says to her, "Let's get you back to your car."
Okay. And she puts an arm around Katerina's shoulder.
Katerina allows that and heads back towards her car and takes NJ to where she says her car is. She says to her, "Am I going to see you back at home for a while before you go to the hospital, or?"
Yeah, pretty sure Aaron's gonna try and find Al first, so.
Alright, I'll see you there. And she drives back to their house, thinking about, relieved that Aaron is alive, but so hurt that she can't be with him. It hurts her physically to be away from him, and emotionally too. But she has to do what he says. So she drives home without him.
And with that, this scene will come to an end.